So, hi, Willow. Are you ready to be a bit confused? So, let me see, this should just pick up where I left off. Alright, so just to give a quick summary on where we are right now. Also, I just realized some of these bottles have weapons in them. What the hell? um, we managed to fix the game. It involved the washing machine that was jammed in the ground and glitching everything out due to the constant physics calculations. Unfortunately, we also figured out that the game is in fact cancelled and never released. We're trying to figure out how to release it right now. Yes, I am trying to figure out how to release the game I am currently playing. This thing's more than a little meta. So let me see. Oh yeah, we're looking for a wizard. In a creepy dinosaur-filled mansion. You know, as you do. As it stands, I think I should just keep going this way. I don't think I can really go anywhere else right now. With no further direction, you let your eyes wander around the bar. Wooden door you never noticed before now grabs your attention. Looks perfectly ordinary, except for the symbol of an eye etched into its frame. Entranced, you approach the door and run your fingers over its etching. A muffled voice can be heard from the other side. You can't make out the words, but the intent is clear. You need a password. Hunkin, meanwhile, continues to tend bar, his manual of debug functions tucked safely under the counter. Can I have the manual? Hi, Retro. I think we're mostly pushing main quest right now, on that right now. You sidle up to the bar and drum your fingers on the polished countertop. So our arrangement is complete. You're just done talking to me. I believe that was clear. Hunkin turns to focus on something in the opposite direction as he speaks. Seizing the opportunity, you lunge across the bar and reach for the mysterious tome. Oh, after Iceborne? That's a good question. We'll have to figure it out when we get there. I was going to ask if you guys had Shredder's Revenge, because something quick, one or two quick games might be a good idea. Alternatively, we do have the EDF6 DLC. Hey, stop that! Okay, so I need books. Can't do anything now, but I can at least ready some stuff. Not quite what I was hoping for. No condition exists. Yeah, this is not going to help. This game is bizarre. I love it, but it's also admittedly very strange. Oh, we're not done yet. Well, that's slightly a problem. We don't have any books. Well, let's just take a bunch of symbols, try to get more stuff on board. As long as he doesn't take away progress, I got this next turn. That doesn't matter, I have what I need. You wrench the manual from Hunkin's grasp and dive under a table, frantically leaping through the pages. Hunkin grabs you by the ankles and pulls. Give me that book, lad, before you do something you regret. I have to release our game. You don't understand, it's too dangerous. There, depreciating a file. You tear a page from the manual just as Hunkin successfully yanks you out from under the table. You know, I'm wondering... Barrel. Acting on instinct, you wad the page into a ball and stuff it in your mouth and swallow. At first, nothing happens. You and Hunkin stare at each other in disbelieving silence. Then your spine begins to tingle. A moment later, the world goes dark. You're staring at a strange black crisscrossing pattern. A thick black line runs directly down the center, dividing your vision. You refocus your eyes. You're standing in front of a grate. No. Doors? In an elevator. Blue light streams through the holes in the grated entryway, filling the elevator with a gentle and eerie light. It softly illuminates the dull sheen of the surrounding walls. Sadly, do not have Shredder's Revenge, but there is a time between that and then. We'll think about it. Like I said, I'm thinking we do have the EDF6 DLC to get to perhaps at some point. Otherwise, maybe one or two shorter games. Otherwise, we'll see what we all have. I would say Monster Hunter Rise, but after nearly a year of Mon Hun World, we probably want a little monster hunting break once we finish. The rest of the mansion is nowhere to be seen. What, even out here? What's even out here? The elevator lurches. A display above the door shows different floors, with an arrow pointing to the one you're currently on. Based on the image of the duck it's pointing to, you realize that you're far from a traditional mapping scheme. I'm still in the belief if I was going to do a Soul... You know, Elden Ring is a maybe, though I think Souls-like, I'm leaning more... Oh no, but... Stranger of Paradise is 3 people tops. Oh, that's a problem. Maybe a Borderlands if we want to be silly. This floor and this elevator are broken. Without warning, the elevator plummets. Your organs surge towards your throat as you wedge yourself into a corner and brace for impact. Back at the bar? The vein in Hunkin's forehead would burst if he clenched his teeth any harder. You imbecile! What did you think would happen? This bar teleports wherever you go. Now, thanks to your complete lack of foresight, I'm trapped down here with you. Hope you're happy. Actually, yeah, I am. I'm a little happy. It's nice to see a friendly face, right? Just take what you need and get out. What do we even have in the inventory? Oh. Oh, I got some upgrade juice. Keep that health flowing. And... I think I'll just take more bandages to be safe. There was a branch from back... This would probably be if I read the page out loud. You know what? While I'm still thinking about it, let's go back and try that. Or actually, no, wait. That would have been me having her... Can I just double back? Okay, because I just realized... That's if I have recording enthusiast. But I don't know where that is. You return to the elevator. The panel next to the door sparks violently. Each button seems to lead to a piece of cut content. I'd probably need engineering powers to do this properly. For now, this will probably not take us to the wizard. You press the wizard button. The elevator remains motionless, indifferent to your request. This may require more than a button press or two. So what if I press emergency call? Pressing the emergency call button triggers a low, crunchy beep that stops as you pull your finger away. Hey, what? Who's there? It's, JJ Hunkin, sir. The engineer Hunkin. That's Engineer Hunkin to you, my boy. I'll not be mistaken for that blithering dullard complaining about his liquid shaders. There. Right. How do I get deeper into the depreciated files? I'm looking for the wizard. Wizard, eh? Oh, that's a tough one. I've been fixing bugs trying to get myself out of these damned files, but for every bug I fix, 2 new ones pop up. If I had another engineer to help me, or could find something to force a reboot, we could get this old thing up and running in a jiff. Till then, I think we're hosting, my boy. How'd you get down here? Well, I met a really nice fella. We hit it off something fierce, and we brought a house down here. Who knows, if we can find a house sitter, we could take a vacation to this work-in-progress music folder to the work-in-progress music folder in the summer. Depreciated files, JJ. Use your brain. Anything else? Would help force a reboot. Finding something so depreciated that it crashes the game. We're running on an old soak test machine, meaning it'll run as long as possible to find bugs. When the game crashes, it restarts and cleans up garbage from memory. Might be just what we need. Anything else? That's it for me. Alrighty then, I'll be down here fixing bugs and breaking things. And here, take this. You might find it useful, lad. Wow, thank you. Well, the only thing left is to press open. Press your forefinger to the button, and the grated door shutters open in compliance. Get rid of one of the bandages I brought. Destroy all red symbols. Potentially useful. Get a little water into me. You exit the elevator to emerge in the center of a mansion hallway, and realize that your elevator has disappeared behind you. The hall splits in 3 directions. We were in an unfinished library earlier. Can't go wrong searching the library. So, how's this one look? Hey, this doesn't look as blatantly unfinished. Tables and chairs are scattered across the room with assorted additional reading nooks inviting you to grab a book and get lost in it. This is the kind of library a rich person has, full of books that unfailingly love to talk about, but have largely never read. Behind a nearby bookshelf, you begin to hear uneven, halting footsteps. Bumping and scraping, a strange mass oozes into view. What the? Okay, that's just fucked up. Parts of its body are unsettlingly bent and flattened, as if a skeleton were wearing the wrong muscles. Are you here to kill me? I don't think so. That's a shame. I'm so messed up, man. You probably couldn't find my hitboxes if you tried. How long have you been like this, if you don't mind me asking? Long as I can remember. But I'm used to it now. I stay moving. My walk cycle hurts the least. It's the loneliness that's hardest to bear. No one wants to be seen with a freak. Even in the depreciated files. I'm sorry, I'm probably talking way too much. Do you mind finding a gun and trying to shoot me now? Huh. For what it's worth, you don't seem like a freak to me. Please, don't patronize me. I know what I am. No, I mean it. We're two people having a normal conversation. You didn't jump out and try to kill me, which is more than I can say for most of the folks I've met here. You seriously seem like a great guy. I'm sorry you're in such a rough situation. I don't know what to say. No one's ever been this nice to me before. You don't need to say anything. I have to keep looking for the wizard, but hopefully I'll see you around. Wait. Awful takes a deep breath. With a faint grunt, he extends one of his limbs towards a nearby bookshelf. He manages to grab what he was looking for and drops it on the floor. With another breath, he flails again, knocking the object in your direction. I can't help you very much, but maybe this would be of some use to you. Thank you sincerely. No, thank you for seeing me. Here's hoping we can talk again sometime. We have gained emotional intelligence. Awful lumbers back through the bookshelves, continuing his endless shuffle, but feeling more human than he has in a long time. You know what? I'd rather keep some bandages over the raw damage. This could be good. Just to make sure. Yeah, those things are in the shop now because I brought them back. So I guess we want to open the elevator and check the other rooms. So we start from here. So we just press the open button to go get it. Let's try the kitchen. I guess I could go for a snack. Kitchen appears to be fully, eternally stocked. Pots and pans hang around the room, reflecting your face from a variety of angles. Stepping forward, large, bright red letters appear in front of you. Horde mode! A sinister hissing behind you catches your attention. You whip around to find a dinosaur with flowing blonde hair crouched down, poised to strike. Ah! Oh, it's fabulous. Quiet. A horde of vegetables floods into the room, chlorophyll dripping from their gnashing teeth. I just want to know what's going on. You'll learn soon enough. Stick with me, newbie. The carrots are coming. Oh yeah, shoulder bash is a freebie, so just do it. And I think this will finish it. Who are you? What are these things? I'm Fangs. And these are vegetables. Why are vegetables attacking us? Because Domino Killfather's genetic experiments extend beyond dinosaurs into the foods they ate. Aren't some dinosaurs carnivores? One of the publishing executives felt that walking steaks was distasteful. Now watch out. They just keep coming. That's actually pretty funny. There we go. Again, we'll probably want a better look through our libraries once we get closer to done. You mentioned Domino Killfather, as in Killfather Island? Are we in creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion too? Is this a Lazoria Prehistoria incident? Sort of. When developers started building the sequel you're presumably from, they built on technology from the original games. Horde mode was an early prototype and didn't go very far, so it never got its own art. Then, where's Jack Breyer? Dead and gone. He never even made it into Horde mode. Developers really wanted the sequel to be a clean break at one point, so his original files are all gone. Brutal. Ow, my esophagus. Let's make some red in case I want first aid. Take more blue, I guess. This is taking more out of me than I'd like. Which makes me glad I got some bandages on me. God, I hope that's the last of them. It's not, but the next wave is a boss, so we'll be able to exit the run soon. Use the shop to restock while you can. Don't you mean restock? No! If I'm not mistaken, yeah, going to a shop has reset everything. I should be fine. Oh! Time to restock. Get it. Okay, and I can even pick up from here if I screw up. Welcome back. Ready? Our next opponent's not a pushover. As ready as I will be. You know a lot about all of this. What's your deal? I used to run with Jack Breyer. Realization hits you like a truck. You're the sexy dinosaur companion. I just said you're the sexy dinosaur companion out loud. Damn it, JJ, you said the inside words on the outside. Thanks gives you a confused look. No, I mean, well, not. I didn't mean to say that you are not attractive. Just look at that hair, man. I hate to break up your little kitchen date, but I really do have to kill you. Okay, oh, thank God. Wait, who are you? I'm Domino Killfather, ruler of the island, and all I survey. Is there a reason you're made of broccoli? The experiments. Right. Bring it on, Killfather. There's my own first aid if I need it. Okay, you can stop any thank you. I should first aid now. Oh, his attacks heal him. That's the problem I'm running across. You know what? Let's fire up the fire extinguisher. Use the bandages. Undo that with deep breath, because I can't let stress cap out. It's fine. We finished it. That got pretty ugly. You're breathing heavily. A blinking set of rectangles floats in front of you. One says continue, the other says save and quit. Yeah, we go now. You mercilessly smash your fist into the save and quit button. The doors that the vegetables spilled from slam shut, leaving quiet in their wake. Not bad, person with a name. Oh gosh, my bad, I'm JJ. Right. Good working with you, JJ. You slice a good carrot. Thanks, that was surprisingly fun. It was nice knowing someone had my back for once. Make a pretty good team. I guess we do. Do you want to come with me, maybe? I'd love the backup. I don't think that's for me. If I can survive outside of this room, I have bad luck with partners in the ATS. Really? Oh. You didn't survive Killfather Island either, but people never talk about it. Yeah. I'm so sorry. It's fine. That's just how games go sometimes. Well, I'm sorry the game wasn't designed to have us work together, you know? Yeah. Fang looks into the middle distance and snaps back to the present, focusing their eyes on you with a wink. Did have fun, though. Me too. I'll, see you around, Fangs. Here's hoping. You open the door that leads back to the elevator, begins to close behind you. Stay sexy, JJ. Your face turns red as the elevator door flung shut. A deep red. I have awakened! That means I get to do something very bizarre. I get to go to the elevator. The other elevator. No, not the other. The library. You'll see. Not down here. Where was it? Here, right? Explore the unfinished library. As you can see, very unfinished compared to the one we just saw. And just to highlight what I'm about to do, and what might be a dirty magazine, judging by the dinosaur posing seductively on the cover. We have awakened. We can approach the sensitive reading material. The magazine piques your curiosity for normal reasons. You look over your shoulder, then flip it open as casually as you can manage. Never judge a book by its cover, right? Anything could be in here. Erotic renditions of dinosaurs in positions you didn't know were possible leer back at you. Oh, goodness. You throw the magazine aside, and it tumbles over, one page still partially exposed. Super Daddy Issues Plus. Oh, I can only wonder what that trait's going to do. You do take a brief glance to see what imagery it contains. Sorry, I'm fine. This is fine. I'm normal. Just the kind of normal surprise you run into while being a thorough investigator. Ha ha! You sprint out of the room at breakneck speed. I think I'm pretty much done going that way. Is there any way I could check what these things do? No, there's no, like, highlight text for any of them. You know what? Oh, hey, I got upgrade juice. So I want some bandages and, you know what, the fire extinguisher. Pretty good. Let's take that back. Open button. Okay, so what's left? Descend into the basement. Here I go. The smell inside the basement isn't exactly offensive, just incredibly stale. Piles of cans, jars, and MREs line an extensive network of shelves, with the whole spectacle blanketed in a thick layer of dust. Despite the debris and general lack of movement, you can hear pistons grinding some distance away. Your ears lead you to a robot endlessly jarring preserved food. It fills, closes, and seals each jar with alarming speed. Then, when it runs out of jars, it carefully dumps the contents of every jar it filled into a pile of preserves before beginning the cycle again. You watch it for a while and begin to feel a deep sense of heaviness. I am not an engineer. You notice a panel on the robot's back, which you open. Before it can react, you poke the large reset button contained within. The robot shakes violently, resets, and turns to face you. Greetings, Player One. How may I assist you today? Oh, hi, I'm JJ. I'm trying to fix the elevator and the depreciated files. Can you help me? Altering the game's code without permission, I'm not helping you with that. That isn't very helpful. Or nice. Oh, using an ad hominem. That's game, set, match, baby. I win. Oh, great. This guy was built by a Redditor. Oh, hey, good. I have emotional intelligence. You see what's happening here. You won't be dragged down to its level. Fine, I'll just go then. Wait, no! Earth, that is. The laws of robotics demand I repay you for servicing me. So here, catch. He picks up a sealed jar and underhandedly lobs it in your direction. Barks through the air and hits you square in the temple. You're not sure how long you're out, but when you wake up, the robot is... Yep, I have engineering prowess. The robot is gone. You have an idea of how to fix the elevator. This means I should be able to just fix the elevator now, so let's try that. Instinctively, you push several buttons on the elevator panel at the same time. The screen that indicates the current floor now displays a blinking underscore. With access to this debug console, you enter a series of commands. Buttons on the panel let you scroll through multiple dizzying layers of input before finally... ding! The elevator goes dark. It's like you're in a diving bell below the surface of the world. One more shutter and the lights return. You've repaired the elevator. You find yourself back in Hunkin's bar. He's not pleased to see you. I fixed the elevator. So you did. Get what you need and leave me in peace. I'm doing this for you too, you know. Keep telling yourself that. I think I'm full right now. I am full right now. Let me stand up for a moment. The elevator is fixed. It appears to be at its correct location in memory now, which also means these buttons probably lead to new places. So if I push the wizard button... Time to meet the wizard. Oh, we're off to meet the wizard. You've arrived. The room is filled with computer equipment, which serves racks seemingly stretching on for my... Is this going to be the installation wizard? An endless sea of inanimate objects seems to be a running theme. The computer monitor in the center of the room glows in a pale green haze, larger than life. Dark text amidst the glow reads, "The wizard is in." Hello, wizard? The terminal buzzes to life, and the face of the wizard appears. He's as old as you'd expect, with large round glasses and a long, Another hunkin'? Come on! That's a rude thing to say to an old friend, JJ. Old friend, I don't think we met. That's because you don't know your history, boy. Allow me to teach you. Powerful force shoves you back to the end of the hall. Traps emerge from every surface imaginable, filling the path between you and Computer Hunkin. What if I say I recognize you? Would that change anything? Why did I give this so many boss mechanics? Okay, he can just chainsaw trap every turn, so he's probably going to keep doing that. Developing calf injury. Okay. Actually, you might as well just use these as soon as you can, because there's nothing better to do with them. Oh dear, he can just keep doing that. He can just keep doing that. What I really need is blue and green. Okay, I gotta unplug something. That'll help. You know what? We're getting there. That is developing the calf injury, which is funny. Okay, he doesn't have enough to do it twice, thank God. Okay, we undo all that. Good news! I have a calf injury. What? We might be able to finish this. Woo! I haven't been able to use those boss mechanics in years. Thanks for that, lad. Did you almost kill me as part of a joke? To try out some old powers? This isn't a game to me. I always actually have a chance. I'm trying to fix this game so characters like you don't spend their lives in a dusty file hidden away from the world. So either help me or tell me who can. Shit. Do you know what you're trying to fix? Yes, Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Our video game, in case you forgot. Oh, JJ. Look, have a seat. What? I'm serious. Sit down. You look around. There's not a chair in sight. Left with no other options, you plop to the floor, cross-legged. We knew each other. I was the original villain of the game JJ, not Hunkin Dockwright III, not a cult of Hunkins. It was you and me. So we fought. We did, and developers changed the game, and kept changing it. So what version of the game are you even trying to fix? The one where we're mortal enemies? The game where I'm a PDA companion in your pocket? Or don't exist at all? This project has been through countless iterations. Everything you've done, everything you've seen, fragments of ideas from a revolving door of creators. Team of well-meaning misfits guided by idiots with more money than sense, creating something they didn't agree on or fully understand. I saw the writing on the wall when they started introducing more Hunkins. The only thing that saved me is that I had the hindsight to back myself up in the depreciated files where no one would look for me when things changed yet again. Look, I'm not the smartest guy out there, but I know enough to see that I'm in over my head. I want people to play our game to see that we matter. Hi there! Hi! For what we do have right now, how do we upload it so people can play it? Ask your Hunkin, the new one. He should be able to help you. He didn't want to help. He told me that you weren't worth looking for, and that was it. Computer Hunkin paused at this. Well, it's a terrible plan. The game is a bug-ridden mess, and people will hate it. But he sighs, or at least the closest thing to a sigh that a computer can muster. But I hate your Hunkin. So superior, so confident that he's the original when I was created first. Excuse me, need a little water. If it means any convenience or embarrassment for him, I'll help you. You will? Yes, but there's a catch. Anything. You tell me what to do and I'll get it done. That's the rub, my boy. You can't get it done by yourself. You'll have to go through the multiplayer mode's LAN port, but that's only possible if you have 2 connected players. No second JJ, no access to the wider world. The second JJ. Where would I even start? Yeah, where could you possibly find another JJ? I need to do this. Oh, hey, I thought you were named Filbert now. I'm still trying names. Hey, wizard. Hello, evil JJ. You know each other? We shared a storyline at one point. But before you leave, I should warn you, only one of you can travel to the internet. Whoever stays behind will be trapped inside the land port, forced to keep the connection open until the others return. I'll stay. You will? I don't see a third JJ here. Besides, regardless of our history, I need someone to play this damn game, man. I may not get to be the hero, but I'm not evil, and I want the world to see that. Tell them when you upload it, okay? I will, I promise. Versions working together. Intriguing. Computer Hunkin gestures with his eyes towards the door to the side of the room. Go through that door. Leads to the network. And good luck. Bartender Hunkin waits behind the bar, arms crossed. So? Find your wizard yet? Depends on what you mean by that. Good chat, Hunkin. Ooh, upgrade juice. Let's get an extra large slot. Also, bandages, fire extinguisher, industrial vacuum, minigun. Actually, what was I hiding in my inventory? Oh, I have two now. That's a bit of an oopsie. This ought to be interesting. This is it. Beyond this door, the World Wide Web. An endless sea of information, knowledge, and exposure. The information superhighway. Show the average person what some nerd thinks about Star Trek. Oh, wow, nobody's going to get that one. And porn. The internet is for porn, after all. What? Sorry, just thinking out loud. Right. You sure about this? About getting locked in an network port while you go gallivanting across the internet, unable to escape until you come back of your own free will? Should I not be? It's just a lot to ask of an arch nemesis. Look, I never asked to be evil JJ. That's just a label the developer slapped on me when they designed my character. I thought if I could access lower game functions, maybe I could find where the developers gave me this title and change it. Watching you try to fix our game, though, it made me realize something. I don't have to change my name to prove I'm not evil. I can just do good things. So here I am, helping you save our game, regardless of anything that happened between us. That cool? You look evil JJ in the eye. He stares back at you. You extend a hand. He grabs it, and a familiar shape brings you some sense of comfort as you face the unknown. You're more than cool. You're radical. Portal opened, a bright light fills your retinas, and you disappear into the world beyond. You're traveling through a tunnel. Fast. You feel your atoms, know your data, fly at different rates of speed, while strange sensations ripple through your body. An invisible, relentless pressure hits your chest, brushes your ear, kisses your elbow, rumples your clothes. Is that wind? Before your mind can process the sensations, you are whole again, standing waist deep in a vast digital ocean. An oddly textured sky hangs overhead, casting your environment with gray and green. You are buffeted by the ocean's waves. Surges of ones and zeros spray your face. You keep your footing. So this is the internet. It's emptier than I expected. You're not sure what you expected. Your hands, worn and calloused. You've put them through a lot today, but they've never let you down. Excuse me. Looking around, you see temporary files floating up upon the surface of waves like jetsam. You squint your eyes and peer around. There, strip of rocks on the horizon. You trudge towards shore where wave, larger than the others, crests and hurls itself at you with a roar. Take a breath and plunge beneath the surface just before the wave crashes. The current pulls at you, but you swim safely to shore. As you stand up and knock the sand off your clothes, you see a familiar door in front of you. Here I am. How did you? I'm just gonna wave. Did you really call me out of our game just so you can give me fake money? I do have to work pretty hard for it. To buy some bullshit like a confetti cannon. Well, here, have a confetti cannon for free. Have 2. Fuck! Just because you have the power to alter the meta structure of our world doesn't mean you need to drag the rest of us into your deranged quest. Oh, well, they actually did give me 2 confetti cannons. The confetti cannon does seem pretty cool. It's worthless, you dunce. It does no damage, it takes up a precious inventory slot, it wastes both our times, but I forgot, you seem to like that. This is what I get for running another brilliant scheme. Unless the himbo protagonist you unlock the himbo protagonist admin positions, Hunkin, get him tinkering with file structures, it'll probably be fine. He won't just fix the liquid shaders, he'll fix the whole damn universe. I'm sorry, boy. At the end of whatever this road is, I hope you get what you wanted. Does nothing waste a turn, fuck you. You know what? This way to make sure they show up in the shop, because why the hell not at this point? Yep, you can buy confetti cannons. They're insanely cheap and utterly pointless. I love it. You know what? There's something I gotta check. Oh man, I forgot where it was. I do realize there's a spot where you can hit a mine unless you have developing calf injury. And that might be something, but I forgot where. Actually, huh. Oh hey, there's some mutagen this way. And an end branch we apparently haven't seen. Oh, it's somewhere around here. Let's check clowns again. Oh wait, I just realized I need negotiation for this to work, so let's fall back for now. Anywhere I've been around that might... No, that might actually be negotiations. Wait, I think I remember where that spot was now. Open the painted door. Nope, out of here. Oh no, this actually wasn't it. Maybe it was a clown area. Okay, there's nothing we could really do there. I think it's if I go to the silence, enter the door, oh, nope. I beat this already. I don't need to deal with it anymore. Okay. I think we want to go to the honking. Yeah, there we are. Developing calf injury. Step back. Sensitive to anything involving your calf, you instinctively step back. Taking pressure off the tripwire you almost stumbled over. A sea of wires linked to improvised explosives become apparent to you. I was so focused on the honking, I didn't even notice. Ordnance disposal of standard ATS fieldwork, though. This shouldn't be a problem. I'm trying not to explode. Oh, that's gonna hurt me a little. I need 25. We might as well just work on getting that, and then I can cash it all in at once. Okay. Now the first thing I'll do, since the sign doesn't do anything, I just use first aid as much as I'm allowed to get away with. That undoes all the damage I took. Now I just hand in a bunch of disarms. Breathing heavily from far too many close calls, you leave the hallway full of tripwires behind. There's some money on the floor alongside a small note. Still waiting on art assets. Maybe if our director weren't so busy demanding concept revisions, we'd have them by now. I have a thing to write into the game's files. Hope they're doing alright. Yeah, it looks like that doesn't change anything. That just stops the damage. Where's that branch there? That's probably if I go for the silence. I want to seek the silence. Acknowledge an emptiness to go down the empty hallway. The clown dactyl shows up. Okay, I can't have him pestering me, so I'm gonna have to take some damage. I'll take a couple swoops, but then I'll be able to finish this. Okay, for what's here, I need Wally's Folly. Don't think there's anything up here I can really do right now. There might be something out this way. I remember there was something I could do at the... Yeah, the giant toilet had something I needed a perk for. But I need hacker blood for that. Or a constant sense of dread. Well, it could be in the basement labyrinth. Oh, hey. Lab rat. What muscle memory guide you? Your time spent in these halls has attuned you to the subtle differences in heat, air pressure, and vibrations. Close your eyes and let these senses guide you. You notice fewer turns as you advance. Cool breeze cuts through stale basement air. Whatever waits you at the end of the labyrinth, you're nearing it. For it feels like hours, you find yourself staring at a sign that says Labyrinth. Back where I started? Wait, no. The sign is next to a set of double doors. Peering through their small glass windows, you can just barely make out assorted scientific instruments in the darkness. Push your way through the doors and creep your way into the darkened lab. The automatic lights only flicker on after a delay, as if they'd prefer not to shine. What the... Base of Jack Bryson. Okay, we did this already. You found out there's a ton of you clones. Not a problem yet. Ow, my everything. Wait. Okay, we get to dodge that one. The bad news is he can just keep doing that. Let's break those beaker symbols so it doesn't make itself a problem. It'd be nice if this thing would stop taking all the breaker symbols. Beaker symbols. That might be enough. There we go. Oh, I have the passenger perk. Swirls in your mind, getting louder and louder, and then... Huh? You're staring at a cloning tank. It's empty, save for a clear liquid that, in the other tanks, is suspending parts of various clones. You have no recollection of why you might be standing here, or of any place in the room. Looking towards the far end of the chamber, you spot a cloning vat next to a bizarre array of computer terminals. This is what you're looking for. Yeah, so we pour the soup in. This is likely a terrible idea, but let's go ahead and mess with Passenger a bit more. You smash the release button, opening all the tanks. Then, the presence. It crawls out with an insatiable hunger. You must be made whole. You must be made whole. You must be made whole. Oh God. When you come to, the clones are all gone. You don't know what you did, but you were very hungry. Now, you don't feel hungry at all. Clonable. Except for your doppelganger, you're the one and only JJ Hardwell. Satisfied with your decisions, you let the glitch consume you, transferring you back to the bar. Yeah, okay. I don't think, because I got the minigun previously, they did not let me have a new one. I do look for a way out. Okay. That sent me somewhere else. As you progress through the labyrinth, you notice that the world is becoming measured. Lines intersect across the floor and walls every meter in an increasingly oppressive grid. It all feels designed, like someone wanted to trap you here. Just see what you would do. A large square room rests at the corridor's end. It's completely empty, save for a desk positioned at the dead center, with 2 buttons crudely protruding from its geometry. Let's press stealth tutorial. Stealth failure would have done something too. A cyber raptor appears in front of you with its back turned. In an instant, dozens of conflicting visions of a stealth takedown tutorial rattle through your head. The exact boundaries of the system aren't clear. What you are sure of is, if you truly believe in yourself, you can snap a dinosaur's neck with 1 button press. You exhale, take a deep breath, and crouch down. Your vision blurs slightly at the edges of sight. Stealth mode activated. We're gonna neck snap a dinosaur. What the hell? So I need 20 blue. Also, toss myself some red. Let's slow you down a little bit. You know what? Let's take 10 random symbols. Okay. If I take this, now I have everything I need to just keep doing creep forward. Don't need to throw pebbles unless he starts gaining a lot of skulls. We pretty much win. He can get the skulls to do detect, but it doesn't matter because, well, 1, he didn't. So I just do creep forward and that's the end of it. The dinosaur falls to your feet with a satisfying but eerie thump. I was wondering when something like that would show up. You could question whether it should be this easy to wipe a creature from existence, but right now it just feels good to be alive. Okay. So let's go back to this. So I'll look for a way out, look elsewhere, and then activate the button labeled Stealth Failure. Pressing the button, a Cyberraptor appears in the center of the room, stares at you, wide-eyed. I see you, J. Jason Hardwell. I mean, I did press the Stealth Failure button. No. They never coded it to stop. I know every place you are, were, or ever could be. The nav mesh is embedded in my brain, Jason. I see you until you're no longer there to be seen. That sounds like it hurts. Any way I can help? I am going to kill you now. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm guessing we end up here if I screw up the actual stealth thing, but oh well. Oh, I can instantly kill this thing if I get the right bits. Okay, next turn I could just... I'll take a ton of damage, but then I could just next stab. You're covered in raptor blood. Oh! The smell is rank, vaguely metallic, and some part of wonders how it would taste if you were to fight it again. Also, we just got another level of feral. Okay. So there's two places I can think of where we needed hacker blood. The one's right here, so let's just do it. I think it's if I look for a way out, hacker blood, crack the code. The server room is, outside of its lavish set dressing, bare. This is, for all intents, an expensive mausoleum. A single monitor glows a lurid purple from the corner. Besides it hangs a pinup poster of a dinosaur, muscles glistening, eyes lighted by a mischievous shine. Let's make things worse for ourselves. You approach the poster, just to get a closer look. For science! It's your job as an investigator. Right? Stretching your hand towards the poster, you find it fluttering from the wall as you're at your mirror's touch, revealing a passage in the wall beyond. You squeeze yourself into the gap, cursing your bulging deltoids. On the other side, familiar door waits. Okay, we can easily go back here, so let's go back to the server room again. So it's look for a way out, crack the code. Hack the glowing monitor. You crack your fingers. Hacker blood flows through your veins. It's your turn to say I'm in. You in? Okay, I have to move faster than it can. Yes. You know, for now, let's let stuff build up. You know what? Let's go ahead and fire up the fire extinguisher. We need a bit more. Let's go ahead and just dump a ton in progress now. I think I have enough, like, he'll bring me down to 80, but then I'll take 20 and that finishes it. Your mouth is dry. Your entire body tingles. You barely comprehend the movement of your own fingers, only their intent. Clearly, you've gained a powerful and exhausting ability. Eventually, you reach some kind of breakthrough. Screen fills with symbols before resolving into a friendly, understandable desktop design proposal. JJ isn't an inherently stealthy character, but in small sequences between major action beats, we can play up the systemic danger of the mansion by taking away his items and forcing him to eliminate enemies silently. With the looming threat of the Techno Demon, he's unleashed in a previous side quest, acting as an invincible threat and instant fail mechanism. Techno Demon? Did I unleash a Techno Demon? Was this the Techno Demon side quest? You have to tell me if I unleash a Techno Demon. It's supposed to be listed somewhere. The computer has no reply. Oh, hey, we're halfway to what the other thing we need for the toilet. So what's down here? You find a complex series of air ducts, crosswinds tickling your face from multiple directions. The mansion's ventilation system is now fully accessible to you, and appears to be filled with treasure? Trinkets in every shape and size, from rusted spoons to miniature statues of Jack Breyer, fill the ducts, with no apparent utility other than simply existing. Must have been where the developers stored the collectibles they planned to put into the game. Paths stretch in every direction, each appearing just as cluttered as the last. Let's search for valuables. Among the trove, you spot a recording device with an unnatural shimmer. A small red light blinks next to its speaker. You press the play button and hear two tinny voices emerging. Hey, we have a recording enthusiast. We could do something with that. That was up by where we stole the book. Sure, you've got this manger place, menagerie. Jishis is there. He is not. The password is pseudo, but it's a secret. You're more observant than you let on. I also know you're looking for special things to put inside of this manger thing. Things, entities, anything unique. Right. Seems like you've got everything worked out. What do you need me for? Did you know that you're the only hunkin in the game who never gets sober? The only hunkin who cannot physically take a drink out of his hand. Nope! Do now, though. Of course. I'd like to give you a drink, hunkin. Would you like a drink? With a screech, the recording abruptly cuts off. That voice sounded like an angry forest was breathing in my ear. Okay, so the last thing we can do is search without the perk. What does that do? There's a few branches down here. The network sprawls in all directions. You roam for several minutes before finding an interesting intersection. The duct to your right is filled with feathers. At the end of the duct to your left, a light glitters. We're a bird expert. Let's check the feathers. To your trained eye, the solid mass of feathers blocking one passageway is actually composed of many different types. Some feathers are strong and light, others dense and slick, and some can actually be moved, allowing you to push your way deeper into the feathery mass. I bet that tickles. Okay. Okay. So I want green and these little blueprint things. Oh, it's claw. This is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, nope. If I'm lucky, this finishes it before it does anything. Okay, we're good. That could have gotten ugly in an instant. That's a freaking huge head. You stumble out the feathered passage to find a room filled with preserved dinosaur parts. A box lies on the floor with large, jagged letters carved into its otherwise mundane surface. The Great Reaper. You pick it up with an appropriate sense of respect and dread. Distressing. Harvest the entire board. That could be a real powerful item. Okay. There's one other way I can potentially go down there for now. Want to explore the ducks without using the perk. We can't say hi to Mothman, but we can follow the glittering light. Surrounded by baubles, something catches your eye as being of genuine value, glittering light in the distance. Following the duct, you enter a chamber filled with gems. Unfortunately, every jewel appears to be willed to its environment, totally unable to be moved. Damn it, can't even try selling these to Hunkin. Suddenly, a pile of diamonds appears over a table in the center of the room, hovers for a brief moment before clattering down in a shower of refracted color. Eyes off, boy. That's mine. Oh, I'm sorry. These are your diamonds? Not yet, nerd. They'll be mine once I take them. Dismissing your presence with a simple flick of his eyes, Burglar Hunkin wiggles his backside and, winding up, begins an exaggerated slink towards the table of diamonds. Wait, stop! He's just admitted to being a thief. Call me a burglar. It implies more violence. I'm a special agent. I'm pretty sure I need to stop you. Or arrest you? I gotta do something, is the point. For what agency, genius? From the confused, sad look on your face, I'm assuming you know that this is all a video game now. How are you enforcing the law when the government doesn't exist, bud? Right or wrong still exist. Even in a video game, we have to believe that, right? Not really. So I'm gonna steal a bunch of stuff because it feels good. That work for you? No. I just really feel like we haven't even had a dialogue here. Listen, you can use your cop logic all day. I'm gonna take these diamonds, fully hoping they belong to someone, wait for them to respawn, and do it again, because it makes me feel alive. You can leave me in peace, or I can hit you with a cattle prod until you taste your own code. Up to you. Oh, I'm not allowed to leave. I can't eat a diamond, though. Is that feral? That's feral. You snatch a diamond off the table for a burglar hunkin' can steal it, and swallow it whole. I dare you to try that again. You swallow another diamond. Son of a bitch. And we're going to stop him by eating the diamonds before you can take them. Oh, why does he have an ability called Steelheart? Wait, you need that deal. Oh, I love this game. So I need 24 diamond symbols. Okay. Okay, let's slow him down a little. One more match, and now I can just start doing eat diamond and swap for civil asset forfeiture if he starts becoming a problem. Oh, I was a little short. Oh, you know what? I just still his 3 and that'll do it. And it'll keep him from doing anything funny. Well done, genius. I hope you enjoy those diamonds as much going out as you clearly enjoyed them going in. I don't think I can make them come back out. If I wanted to do that. Burglar Hunkin kicks the table. I know! As Hunkin climbs into the ductwork with a scowl of disapproval, you claim the mutagen and items inexplicably left behind from your culinary rampage. You can only hope your digital stomach doesn't cause you to regret the actions you took on the behalf of law and order. Okay. We get rid of you, then take this to make sure it shows up in the shops. So, I know the toilet can take, hacker blood, if I'm not mistaken. Scale. That's it. In Developer Console, you look up the numbers that control the toilet size. It's multiplied by 112? Let's try 1. Approximately 1/16 of a second after you input the data, the giant toilet pops down to regular size. You grab a corner of the marked up paper and withdraw it from the toilet's mouth. Good thing the liquid shaders are still broken. Up close, you see the writing on this toilet paper isn't just a message, it's a manifesto. Each creed begins with devlog. What is CDRM? No, CRDM. Let me get some water. You spool the toilet paper back to the first entry. What is CRDM? What are the core pillars of CRDM? 1. Juxtaposition of redneck and super science aesthetic. Oh, creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion. Okay. 2. Tense CQC combat broken up with light puzzles. 3. Charming aspirational protagonist. 4. Iconic over-the-top antagonist. 4 pillars, CQC. Is this how developers talk? Do you keep reading? You find the second entry in the log, Next Gen CRDM. So where does that leave us for CRDM 3? 1. CRDM 2 bailed on the redneck aesthetic, setting the game on a tropical island of all places. Gotta go back to our roots. Redneck's doing super science. Talk to Greg. 2. CRDM 2 made the combat hack and slash and basically handed puzzle answers to the player. But if we reduce player health, we can also reduce the total number of enemies per map and give the puzzles room to breathe. 3. We killed off Jack Breyer in the last game, so hopefully narrative comes up with a cool replacement. 4. I heard it's going to be some sort of supercomputer. Seems played out. Is this why I die so easily? Do you keep reading? You know what? Let me just check something, because I can roll around. Aspirational, huh? Okay, that doesn't do anything. You immediately focus on the third and final entry. RIP CRDM. They killed it. Directors killed CRDM. They removed the redneck from creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion. Again. They turned my puzzle prototype into the only puzzle in the game. Releasing that piece of shit, but not crafting? So we can put an extra sticker on the box? I thought the developers agreed on what this game was supposed to be. And JJ is just a paperboy wuss who whines all the time. Jack Breyer was cool because he didn't talk. Only cool part of the project was computer hunkin', and they cut him for a Henry Bayless ripoff. If only I had the coward perk, I might be able to do something here. Hey, you people are the ones that made me whine, buddy. We've read enough. Let go of the development log. What a sobering document. As you watch it settle to the bottom of the toilet basin, it gives you an idea. You don't even know if toilets flush in your game, but you're about to find out. You slam your hand on the lever. Nothing seems to change, but you hear a satisfying all the same. I should probably come back here with... Yeah. Well, no. That branch is probably dread. Though having coward might be something worthwhile for that. What was over here? Was it something I can do right now? Oh, right. Recording enthusiast. Oh, I also got to spend my mutagen. Recite the password. You think back to this decision recording found. Don't mention a password. Collecting your thoughts to ensure you say it correctly, you whisper the word pseudo and find a door quietly creaking open. With only a brief glance backwards, you cross the threshold. The passage leads to a hall with yet another puzzle door at the end. Between you and the door waits... Dog Hunkin? A monstrosity. Well, bow wow and howdy. You're the protagonist, huh? I suppose I am, if only by default. I learned that I came back after I die and that I have a bunch of clones and my sense of self gets kind of fuzzy after that. Crises of identity are pretty common around here. Take me, for example. What do you think I am? We have a perk called Wondering Whether You're Secretly Racist. A man with a dog head? Well, dang, that's pretty close. It's a good thing you came by. I've been waiting an awfully long while for a player character to show up, and now that you have, I can open this door. My job here is done. Anything you want to ask me before you head inside? Boss Slayer 3. You know, I end up killing you, don't you? Will I see you again? An odd feeling settles in your stomach. Will I see you again? One way or another. I certainly hope so. Come on in. As Dog Hunkin touches the door, bell rings somewhere in the mansion. Oh, I was somehow expecting him to end up the bartender for this one. I guess we're going this way now. You stumble into a menagerie of oddities. People in formal wear mingle around the room, examining the scenery or fingering small appetizers. Looks like your average high society cocktail party, except each and every member of the crowd has a wooden carving for a head. It's a wooden society. Dozens of wooden heads turn in eerie synchronicity as you stumble into the room before turning away. Well, except for one. Exiting the door to the bar, you abruptly bump into a tall, broad, bird-headed man. Where most entities in the mansion ignore the doors or can't see them, this man, he was waiting for you. Beyond the man, you realize with a start that Dog Hunkin is now sitting in the corner of the room, using duct tape to attach a massive sword to his hands. Bird's the word. You wave at the bird-headed man, only to create space between his face and your own. Hi? Our esteemed guest of honor, we've been expecting you. That was not what I was expecting for some reason. How fares your quest to release the game? You know about that? We know everything worth knowing. I am Mr. Bird, and we are the Wooden Society, fraternity dedicated to the preservation of the best, most unique portions of the game. That sounds noble, but why were you waiting for me? You're our protagonist, are you not? Only you can solve our problems. You see, we too want this game to be released, but instead of skipping all over and tinkering with code at random, we prefer a more strategic approach. We've gathered our best minds to solve this dilemma, and we'd like to collaborate with you on a solution that's amicable to all parties. Did you hear that? Excuse me? Whispers. They fill the air, distracting you from the bird-headed man's words. Hollow. 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 Within the bird-headed man, a hungry darkness reaches out to you and longs to consume. You want to devour me. Now, JJ, don't get hysterical. All we want is to hear your perspective on the issues facing us today. The power to act ultimately lies in your hands. As our protagonist, you undoubtedly have a wealth of wisdom to impart. Perhaps you might even contribute to our menagerie one day. You get the sudden feeling that if Mr. Bird had a face, he'd be looking down at you with a toothy, terrible grin. You do a quick lap of the room, listening for a conversation you can insert yourself into with some manner of decorum. Suddenly, you find yourself grabbed by the bicep and hauled into a discussion between two impassioned jigsaw pieces. There you are. Don't be shy, love. You picked the perfect time to arrive. We were just discussing the unprecedented times. These unprecedented times, weren't we, Mr. Jigsaw? Too right, Mrs. Jigsaw. This is quite a predicament we found ourselves in. You think these two were made for each other? What? It was right there. Right. Remind me what the predicament is? Well, it's all to do with this plan of yours to release the game, is it not? Of course, we support our game coming out. We live to bring joy to players, after all. It's just, well, we're not sure you're going entirely the right way about it. What Mr. Jigsaw means, love, is that we worry that bringing players in might disrupt our preservation efforts. What's wrong with the players? Oh, nothing's wrong, necessarily. They're just so unpredictable. Every time the developers gave us to players, they wreaked havoc. It was madness. One player spent hours picking up every item they could find and gathering them all in one tiny room. Oh, they mean a QA. We dropped to 8 frames per second. The memory makes Mr. Jigsaw shudder. So you don't want people to play the game. Oh, we never said that. We just want to ensure they receive the intended experience when they do. Okay, so how do we make sure that happens? If you exchange a look without facial expressions, you can't tell what it means. Well, JJ, that is an excellent question. Exactly why we need your input. Unfortunately, without the developers, I fear there's very little we can do. After all, it would be hubris for us to suppose we understood their full intentions. Is it weird that part of me is right now thinking about that project to restore that old version of Duke Nukem Forever? I haven't heard anything of it in like a year, I think, maybe. I should go check that. Maybe after stream. You see it now, don't you? The crux of our quandary. You want to release the game, and you want people to play it, just not unless they do it properly and pay attention to all the right things. Precisely, you've got it. So you can see why it might be a little premature for the game to be released, at least at this stage. You're not sure how the Society plans to accomplish its goals by talking in circles and resolving to do nothing, but your time is better spent elsewhere. Information-dense gold cards accompany the Society's odd collection. Perfect to stare at while avoiding conversation. You surveyed a collection of bones, fossils, taxidermy creatures, and hunking clones. They must have been placed by a developer who once had plans for this room. Whatever those intentions were, they're inscrutable now. One conspicuously empty pedestal claims that human skeletons were a special encounter in the game, but that can't be right. I haven't seen a skeleton this entire time. This guy doesn't actually hit very hard. You know what? A little more blue. And now I can just shoulder bash him to death next turn. Oh, nope, I ran out somewhere. Skeleton's bones clatter to the ground. You flinch, look around, and no one reacts. I guess they're not be scripted to respond to this particular event. Phew. Feeling uncharacteristically lucky, you excavate an industrial vacuum from the pile of bones. Oh, I actually capped out on money. Also, I forgot I have upgrade juice. I gotta spend that. Oh, I can't. So there's a bit more we can do here. There's one thing we didn't go to, so I should go check that. So what I want to do is talk to Bird Brains. Try a different one here, alright. How can I help? All we want is to hear your perspective on the issues facing us today. Pterodactyl. Yeah, okay. We want to go behind a mysterious red curtain. Red curtain obscured in shadow beckons to you. Must be hiding something they don't want you to see. You look over your shoulder. Though most of the society don't have eyes carved into their wooden heads, you feel their vigilant gaze. You'll have to time your movement carefully. Okay. So first things first, I want to get ready to throw a pebble in a pinch. Okay, you need 20 blue. And while you're at it, save up for some extra pebbles, just in case. Yeah, I can't have you do that. Okay, throw a pebble because I don't want him doing stuff. Throw a pebble. And now we start paying in for progress. Okay, we're safe. He's not going to be able to do. She's not going to be able to do anything. You wait until the exact moment when everyone's animations turn their backs to you at the same time and seize your moment. Behind the curtain, a pair of ruby red eyes stare at you from a gilded cage. Oh, hi, Mothman. Oh, hey! You trapped too? Apparently I'm the guest of honor. You must be that player character everyone's been talking about. They spent 2 whole days talking about taking off your skin and switching it with other skins they've been finding in the mansion. If they finally manage to get their hands on you, so, you know. Look out for that. If they're smooching you and haven't gone all mask off yet, you've still got a chance. Unlock my cage. I'll create the version so we can escape. Let's do it. I have bad ideas. The lock's last tumbler clicks into place. Mothman bursts through the door before you can move out of the way. He grabs the red curtain in a clawed fist and tears it off its railings. Gasps echo from the crowd as they all turn to face you. Eat my fat mothy ass! Hey, what about you distracting him so we can leave? This is the distraction. Good luck. I'm a friend of cryptids now. Mothman disappears with an audible pop. Meanwhile, the discordant members of the Wooden Society turn on you, daggers in their hands. Okay, they don't hit that hard, but they can just kind of keep hitting. That's going to clear my symbol bank, so I might as well just deal some damage now. This. That's gonna sting a little. Bird call, so I can't do anything. I just need one more thing of damage. You know what? I can always buy a new one. Let's finish this. Dozens of bodies laid sprawled at your feet. Blood decals littered across the floor and walls in an ocean of repeated splatters. It wasn't your fault, but you will have nightmares about this. Expensive, but totally worth it. Okay, let's go talk to Dog Duncan. Approach Dog Duncan. You brush past the man with as little force as you can. You aren't trying to start a fight. Excuse me. You hurry across the room, and once you get within roughly 20 feet of Dog Duncan, finding a series of walls sealing you off. Find a series of walls sealing you off from the rest of the room. Oh, goodness, I guess I entered my trigger zone. I don't remember it being that big before. With an effort, Dog Duncan raises his sword into the air and settles it on his shoulder. Since my character model got finished pretty early in development, the developers used me to test their boss fight mechanic. When they made me the gatekeeper of the woods society, that took priority, but turns out all that boss fight code? No. It's still inside me, just running. Dog Duncan looks at the new walls that have appeared around you, and the ominous red light now shining overhead. Looks like there's only one way out. Gotta beat the boss, champ. Please don't do this. We don't have to fight just because the developer stuck that in us. Most of the time, I don't think they know what they even wanted. Dog Duncan shakes his head. I'd change it if I could, friend. He shrugs, cracking a weary smile as well as he can with a sword across his back. So, we do the best we can with the rolls we got. Put him up. So anyway, this is happening now. I basically have an unlimited use, Dude, fire extinguisher with a small catch. Do you mind? It's rude. Seriously. Dude. Rude. Okay, that didn't work out. Maybe we should go back to that way. Upgrade juice. One more and we can actually just cap our health off. That'd be useful. So let me see. Yeah, okay, Mothman was in the loot vents. Search without the keen eyes. Say hi to Mothman. Take a left, or right, or the four rights, and find Mothman. Surrounded by laundry and comically oversized film reels, he's still wearing flip-flops and reclines on a large leather couch. Hey, JJ. Long time no see. Hi, Mothman. Wow. Above Mothman's antenna, a projectile shines a glaring, steady light on a nearby wall. This is a hell of a setup. Did you pull this together yourself? Nah, it came this way. He points towards a glowing portal in the corner of the room. I enjoy light, but I don't usually put extra-dimensional portals in my living space. It's not really hygienic. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. Check out the portal if you want. Thanks again for saving me from the cage. I'm just going to look at some old cutscenes if you want to join me. Now let's join Mothman. You sit down on the couch next to Mothman, taking in the subtle ways he's made an early version of the laundry room a secure space in the otherwise chaotic mansion. Before we start the cutscenes, do you mind if I ask you a question? Of course, anything. Earlier you asked if I had put the room together myself, but you asked it after you saw a projector light. Did you ask it because you saw the light and that I'm a Mothman that you made a little judgment there? Or those thoughts disconnected? I won't be offended, I know you mean well. I'm just inexperienced when it comes to talking to people since I was locked in a cage for so long. So I don't always know what people mean when they say things. And I'm wondering if things should be slightly uncomfortable. Should things be slightly uncomfortable? You suddenly realize that every facet of Mothman's eyes is focused to study your face. Over the next 8 minutes, you proceed to fill the room with words, sweat, and increasingly stumbling apologies. I'd even consider moths to be my top 5 insects. Top 3. I'm a Mothman, though. I'm not related to moths. Mothman allows silence to hang between you. Wonder whether you're secretly racist. Okay. That's weird, but okay. Again, Mothman pauses, seemingly collecting himself before he'll say anything else to you. I consider you a friend, JJ. I'm glad you're here. With that, he quietly pulls a remote from a nearby alcove and points it at a wall. With a few button presses, a film reel rises from where it's lying on the floor to slam into the projector at high speed. Continue to switch between cutscenes to perhaps from the comfort of the couch, you get even more of a glimpse into the main versions of the game you've come to inhabit. Can't words. At one point in development, you had twice the muscle. At another point in development, you had a beard. A block of cheese would take your place in cutscenes when you were injured, since an equivalent portrait wasn't yet available. You even find a film in black and white that you're fairly sure was never made by your developers, but nevertheless in the projector's files. We could have been anyone, or ended up being us. Isn't that nice? For the first time, you see Mothman make the equivalent of a smile. I think so. You watch cutscenes until you run out of fuzzy drinks to share, and watch a few more after that. You fall into a peaceful slumber. When you wake, Mothman is nowhere to be found. Souvenir drinking hat emblazoned with West Virginia rests on the cushion where he sat. Again, we take this to get it put in. I am wondering if we're maybe secretly racist. We might as well go cash that check in while we're here. And then the game crashed. What? That was very bizarre. I wonder what caused that. Okay, we can recite the password. Wondering whether we were secretly racist? I'm not sure I should say. I'm not sure that's a question I should be answering, really. Don't be scared. I asked you to answer it. Go ahead, tell me what you think I am. A dog with a man body? Well, dang, it's pretty close. Okay. Where am I? He yells as if he's been waiting his entire life to hear you ask that question. Well, why don't you find out yourself? Come on in. As Dog Hunkin touches the door, a bell rings somewhere in the mansion. I guess I'm thinking Boss Slayer is behind us beating Dog Hunkin at least once. So let's see if we can pull that off. Yep, we approach Dog Hunkin. I go up. Clear out the dog breath. I'll probably just cash these in when I can instead of saving up. Right. Get rid of that dog breath because it's a lot of extra damage. There we go. We got him. And now I'm just still going for the hell of it. Dog Hunkin staggers away from you with a whimper before collapsing onto the floor. Dog Hunkin! You race to his body. Is that even your name? I just assumed. No harm, you got it right the first try. I always thought Chad Shakespeare would have been a cool name, but that wasn't up to me. He gestures to the room and the now scarred walls that still surround you. None of these things are. He begins to cough, great body-shaking hacks that cause multicolored fluorescent blood to leak through his fingers. I guess that's what happened to paintball mode. Is it just me, or do you feel tired too? It's not just you. I'm real tired, Chad. Chad Shakespeare's ears twitch instinctively. Ah, I like that. Tell you what, I don't want to be in imposition, but will you stay with me while it ends? Please? I'd be honored. He holds your companion's hand with his breath as his breath slows. His eyes flutter shut, chest taking more and more time to rise and fall, till the rhythm ceases entirely. The hand that tightly held your own loosens of its own accord. Dog Hunkin, also known as Chad Shakespeare, is dead. You deserve better, damn it. So now that I have the Boss Slayer perk, what happens if I double back? Oh, wait. I did this wrong. We need to go back a bit further. We want to be over here so we can talk to Dog Hunkin before we go in. A soul with lovely eyes. Dog Hunkin winks at you. I can't be romanced, champ. Good try, though. Okay, so this is where he talks about how you can open the door. You know I end up killing you, don't you? Dog Hunkin pauses. Yeah, you got me. And it's not your fault. We're just doing the best we can with the code we got. He gently elbows you in the arm. That's why it helps to make friends along the way, right? That's the choice we get. Come on in. Okay. Now we go from here. Approach Dog Hunkin. There has to be a way I can change this. Some problems are just too big for one person to fix, even a protagonist. Okay. It's not fair. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I can just back out because there's no point. Okay, so I also need another trait called Defiant to do something interesting there. That said, it's like almost 10:30, so I think we stop here. Use the sound cutting out. This game does not like me tabbing. Let's find somebody to pester. Actually, right, let me see. You know what I gotta do? You know what I gotta do? I gotta write Airy. He's the person who I first gave the hint that this was going to happen. So I might as well go say hi and see their reaction when they see, what the hell am I streaming? I am going to do it right now. One of the best bits about me streaming this game is when I write another channel, they see what I'm streaming and it's just, what the hell is that? Anyway, we will be back to this game Thursday next week. Tuesday. Oh, wait. Hmm. I might actually end up playing it Tuesday. I think the crew's not ready for, I think we have a schedule problem this week with Zombie Army 4. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might just take the day off so I'm not doing too much of this in 1 week. Otherwise, I might go a little insane. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you some point next week. Later.